All right. Well, you had mentioned Diddy, so I'm only gonna ask one question.
That's my boy. Yes.
I'm gonna.
That's my
Is R.
dog.
Kelly your boy too?
Fuck yeah, you know that.
So I'm only gonna ask one question, and all the rumors swirl around. The one main thing that has been on everybody's mind on social media is whether or not Cassie is the victim or if she's the perpetrator in the event and she actually liked and enjoyed the things that was happening. That's a swirling thing right there. Is she a victim or was she actually part of the shenanigans and she just playing that way because Diddy put Young Miami on? I'm just hearing things, but he put Young Miami on, so she got jealous, and now all of a sudden,
it's a tornado. You say you ain't touching it,
man. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I know about the Diddy and the Cassie. Of course, I know about that. But this whole Young Miami spin,
I think it's a little bit of both. I think she's the victim. I think she started off as a victim, but got roped all into it and just started going with it. Because once you're a victim and you don't think you see a way out, you kind of just start rolling with it. You know what I'm saying?
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think she liked it, but I think she
eventually learned to enjoy it.
Yeah, eventually learned. Well, not even eventually, just very fast. She had to enjoy it because if she didn't, he probably would whoop her ass.
So,
I say a little bit of the opposite. I think that maybe there was something that I mean, it wasn't like Diddy probably jumped out the gate like, boom, this is what I'm coming with. You know?
He definitely did.
You think so?
He did, bro. She was 19 when they first met. So gullible, young, black, rich guy.
Man, but you still gotta he had Lou, right? I mean, so it's like you still gotta ease all that stuff type in. Y'all think
not
just
really. I think he's just a 19-year-old.
Well, I guess what I was gonna say is that maybe she probably enjoyed some kind of aspect
just
of the little freaky stuff, and then
he started bringing everybody. He started bringing the choir in.
Yeah, I mean, and then it was like I read some stuff though, just about her and the music connection, and her wanting. Feeling like the connection between Diddy and her music being able to take off type thing. So I'm not saying that she stayed and was enjoying that stuff, but I think that there was some part of it was like, hey, I want this to work. I do love him, and maybe
no, Trent, you giving her too much. You giving her too much.
You know what I mean? So I do. But the one thing I will say, man, is when I read that stuff, man, because I was just like, dog, what I for sure got to. Because I got 2 daughters, man. Look, y'all gotta have your own mind.
Right.
At the end of the day, man. Have your own mind. Don't be held hostage or married to nothing.
Nobody.
Period. That ain't truly here for you, man.
Yeah.
If you got to be connected to them for that, then they don't need it. You don't need it. Have your own mind, man. So I don't know if she was into it or
I think she was into it.
I for sure. I say I for sure believe she was a victim. I'm saying victim. I'm not saying
for sure. I say both because when he met her, she was 19.
Right.
When you're 19, you got this guy that's making money already. You got this guy that's already huge. You know he can take you somewhere if you get on this label.
Yep.
So you started off as a victim. After you stay with him after 5-10 years, you're not a victim anymore. Now you're accomplished to whatever the fuck he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And so it ain't like he was just like, okay, well, this is what we gonna do. And she was like, okay. She was texting like, shit, when the next freak off? Like, shit, what's going on? What's popping? And then when she moved in with him, they were picking escorts to come over and do what they do.
Right.
My thing is this. I totally understand. It is some nasty, freaky people out here. Yeah. I ain't got no problem with what you do in your bedroom. Get to the part where this man broke the law. That's my thing. You're painting him out to be a monster. He's already been painted out to be a monster anyway.
True for his freaky behavior.
Yes. Do you really have to keep going down the same rabbit hole?
But let's be honest. A lot of celebrities, not a lot of them, majority of the celebrities, have them same type of fetishes.
But wait a minute. But outside of
even the NBA players say, having intercourse with women get old.
Yeah.
Like they have been quoted saying that, bro.
But we can't cover up that video.
Like whooping her ass,
bro.
But she did. But here's the thing: there's a statute of limitation on some of these things.
Listen, but there may be legally a statute of limitation, but to somebody's morally, there's no statute of limitations on that.
Now watch. I'm gonna ask you this. Now I totally understand what you're saying. I totally get it. I have a daughter. I know what you mean.
And that was just the one that was caught on video. Like, imagine what happened behind closed doors for how long that.
So how many times are you go get your ass whooped by a man,
100%,
and be like, no, this ain't the house for me to live in.
Well, it's women that live like that
forever.
Years,
You're right. You're absolutely correct.
Scared, but the power that Diddy had. Look how much whatever. I don't know. Listen, how much control did he have? He got people. He got people to control some things. He got people to keep people in their place. He
had the juice.
Yeah, so we can't. So if he got his hand in all aspects of the situation,
it's still a way you can get out. I agree.
I agree 100%, and I do agree. I feel like there could have been, let me not say could have been, but just we get confused. Our vision get blurred. And whatnot. We think that we somewhere that we should. We all can find ourselves in a place that we probably shouldn't be, and we probably stay a little bit too long. Trying to having some hope. But I'm just saying, man, the man had power, and he's showed his power since he's been in jail. The man had some control. The man, there's a lot going on here for us to be talking about. She's not a victim, or she wasn't being held.
No, she's definitely was a victim. But my thing is, okay, let me ask you this: what do you think is more dangerous, the mafia or Diddy?
I would say the mafia.
So
definitely gonna say the mafia.
If a mafia boss wife can get from up under him, it shouldn't be no thing to get from up under Diddy.
Nah,
I'm just saying.
Mafias, hey, they, at least off the movies, I ain't never met no guy like that. But they had honor about themselves. They had some integrity about themselves. They treated women with respect. Some of them. But at least they main ones.
But if she wanted to get out that lifestyle, and he like, no, you ain't going nowhere, and she found a way to get out, how is it that she can find a way out and this woman can't find a way out from under Diddy? So he's not a gangster. He's a fucking rapper.
So let me ask y'all this. It's the last question. I only had one question for the Diddy situation, but
so now I came two. Okay, go ahead.
It's two. What do you think is her husband's perspective, or how does he feel about the situation, knowing he had to sit in court
to listen to all? Well, he didn't listen. He didn't sit there and listen to all of it. He did walk out. I heard a female on TikTok was like, "Girl, divorce him." He walked out and didn't want to couldn't hear what you. Bitch, are you not listening to what this? My bad. Are you not listening to what this lady is telling her husband? It might not be for the first time, and it might be for the first time.
Yeah. Well, it might be the first time in detail.
Yeah, it might. But she's telling the whole world, including his family, what happened to her, what she was doing with Diddy.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant with my child.
Yeah.
That is hard to fucking hear. Why can't I get up and walk out? I gotta either I'm gonna get up and walk out, or I'm gonna crash out. Which one you want? Because now I'm sitting, I'm 2 weeks ago, no, I say 4 months ago, I'm up here reading lovey-dovey, I'm kissing you all on the face, all on the chest. Now I know you've been pissed on and shitted on, and no, bro. That's hard to hear from a person that you thought was, I'm not gonna say innocent, but just was I don't know, bro. Baby, I didn't know you did that.
But from another perspective too, it's like, like the I'm pretty sure he feels her pain as well. You know what I mean? It's hard to, like just feeling some kind of, hey, I wish I was there to protect you type thing,
What? Nah, I wouldn't have thought that.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That part.
Ain't no way I'm hearing something about my wife, dog, like this happening like that. And it's like, I only know this woman as my wife, as the woman that I'm supposed to be here to protect and provide for, man. Like, so even though I know that happened before me, as I'm hearing you talk about it right now, like all I can feel is that sense of wanting to protect you. Of that sense of wanting,
I would pain first.
I would probably walk out. No, yes, it's pain. It's pain. But it's probably your pain, her pain that I'm really feeling. Like, golly.
I don't know if that'd be the first thought of me. Like, damn, I should have been with her so I could whoop his ass.
I think there's different levels to it.
It's just like not be with her, like.
I thought you meant protect her. I got you now, baby.
No, not even that. It's just like, it's just a deep sorrow, feeling bad about damn what she had to go through, what she had to experience.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's different levels to it, and the reason why I say that is because I think that there is a mindset that he's probably going through, which y'all's are valid, but there could also be a level of embarrassment knowing that he has to be tied to this, and having not had to be tied to anything previously that had anything to do with her, and they were kind of living this quiet behind the scenes life. Now she's being drugged through this trial because
she ain't not drugged through.
I'm saying because opinions are split.
Yeah.
Okay. And then his name is now attached because now people are looking from his perspective. Well, how's he feeling? Because his name is going to be attached, and the investigation is going to go into him, and let him have a brother or a sister or somebody that want to speak out to the news and go and speak out private conversations that he may be having with family members and everything, and then their association with that. So now that creates another news headline that's out there.
It's all wild.
So if it was
more power to you, my guy.
So let me ask y'all this: if it was your wife, would you let her take the stand?
If that's what needed to happen in order for her to get some justice, and yeah.
Would I let her take the stand? I couldn't stop her because that's her journey. So I couldn't stop her. Would I be able to take what she's saying? It would take everything in me to try to understand why she stayed.
Okay. I understand.
You know what I'm saying? And then now, I wouldn't. By me being me, I don't care what people think about me or what they say about me. So that wouldn't even be. I won't care what the fuck they say. But the thing of it is, baby, you should have told me this before you got up there. Like now, you got me out here looking like a clown. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I could say is it will make a great documentary. You can make some money for it for 15 minutes of fame.
Man, I don't know if you want to go over it again. And then she's pregnant. She about to have her baby in a couple of months.
Yeah, man. Babies absorb that energy.
Man, that's crazy.
So let me ask y'all
the Diddy effect.